Alright, so my name is Johnny Watson, and my topic is over a NFL not a scandal, but it's a huge topic over like a Black Lives Matter, that whole thing. Uh, Colin Kaepernick, a football player who played for the Chicago Bears, took a knee during the national anthem, and it caused a huge uproar and social media. People were talking about it, news, and he was fined and he lost his job. He was not an NFL player anymore. And people like celebrities like Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, a lot of women, actually black women. I saw not a lot of black male. It was a huge portion of female celebrities, whether that be athletes or just people in general. Just the mass public. It caused a huge uproar because a athlete, they believe that an athlete should be able to express themselves. And what this causes is a huge skepticism about how much freedom does a NFL player or any athlete or a black athlete in this case has to actually talk about themselves and express themselves. Though it does have something to do with patriotism, and obviously it might not have been the right time for something like that. But during the time, the Black Lives Matter protests and everything like that, the movement, it caused a lot of speculation whether this was a racial matter or was this just a really like, oh, you can't do that, it's a fine, you can't do that, you lost your job. And so people were wondering why he lost his job, and there was a lot of separation. Conservatives believe that whether you're black, whoever, if you're an American citizen, you should stand, take your hat off, put your hand on your heart, and sing the national anthem or listen to it or be respectful. But the fact that he kneeled caused a lot of speculation towards whether he is an American citizen because he doesn't show that patriotism. And a lot of people did not agree with that. So on one side, he should be able to express himself. Another side believes, oh, it was a racial matter. They only fired him from his job because he was a black athlete. And another side is like, it's a sign of respect, patriotism, and they believe that you should always have pride in the American way and our national anthem. It's very important to us. So though a lot of people have their speculations about it, he never retrieved it. He never got his job back. He never became an NFL athlete again. He did have like a couple ad appearances here and there, but he never fully recovered to being in the position that he was. So a lot of people, even to this day, still acknowledge that the fact that if an athlete does or do anything wrong, does that automatically mean he loses his job? And how far does this go? So if another athlete did the same thing, would they lose their job? And we have seen a couple other athletes do that in the future when things start to cool down, and respects of Colin Kaepernick and what he did, but it still caused like conflict between a lot of different ideals and situations that were happening at the time. No one still has a definite answer for what happened. The league never spoke up about it, other than the fact that it was just not the right thing to do at the time. And people still think there should be justice and that there was injustice during this time. And I would like to talk about what was going on behind the scenes other than the NFL conflict. I think around that time was the George Floyd, that whole thing, and the fact that Colin Kaepernick's reason was actually different from the George Floyd situation. It was that young black men, like young my age, were being killed, police officers, whether it be black on black crime or whether it be, something else involved or foul play. And so Colin Kaepernick was trying to explain that it was a racial matter, and why he did that, it wasn't a patriotism issue. That didn't seem to help his case at all. That the fact that he explained that he still has love for his country, just not what's going on to people of his skin tone, of people of his ethnicity. He still believed that he should have been given his job or a second chance. And now we will not get to see what happened happens next, but it still is up to debate to this day, and it's a huge problem that people would like to address for future things, because this does set a precedent of what is expected in the future, and setting a precedent determines a lot of things of our everyday life, laws and stuff like that. If that precedent isn't followed every single day, every single time something happens, then it causes more debate. Was this really a racial matter? Was it a patriotism issue, or was it just, it wasn't wrong place, wrong time? And I think a lot of people should just do their own research and figure out what they believe for themselves. And it's up to whoever believes in what they believe in. And that's pretty much it.
Stay there, take any questions or comments.